What's happening, guys? Lawson here. Got good buddy Zeke with me. Today we are bringing out the new little micro skiff that we just recently got. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it. And we have pulled the engine off of it. We've pulled the motor rack, and it is just straight monster size paddleboard today instead. If you can see, there's mosquitoes flying everywhere. We're gonna see if we can get into some deep backwater situations, and we're both gonna be on this 14-foot paddleboard. And basically the idea today is gonna be, we're gonna take turns where I'm gonna let Zeke start off fishing, and we're gonna pull around, and I'll be in the back kind of pushing us around, and Zeke will be up front casting. When he catches something, we'll switch around and I'll hop up front, and that's how it's gonna roll today. We're hoping to get on reds, tarpon, and snook. It should be an epic day. Hopefully we can get on some fish, but we need to unload the paddleboard, put our gear on, grab our rods, and get in the water and start casting. Let's get at it. All right, Zeke and I are putting in right now. Dude, we are like surrounded by mosquitoes. It is really bad. Even with bug spray on, we're getting pounded. Oh my Lord, the amount of mosquitoes is insane. Oh my God, there had to be about 100 on your back. Like, I'm not kidding, close to over 100 on your back. A little sketchy. We'll probably do this when we get shallower, is I'm up on top of the cooler, on top of the paddleboard. Zeke just happens to be kneeling down at the moment, but I was just saying to him, it kind of just feels like we're in a canoe that has low walls at the moment. But you definitely lose a lot of stability hopping up on this cooler. It makes you real top heavy. So I don't know if we'll stick with that or not. I'm gonna hop down. All right, we just kind of were paddling to our first spot, and Zeke's just been blind casting off the front, and he's been making just like, I mean, dropping straight dimes. Just jump off with a snook. All right, that's like the fish. As terrible as it sounds, I think Zeke and I care the least about jumping off with a snook, probably more than anything, right? Zeke is probably, not even kidding, made probably 25 perfect casts just in mangrove pockets, and then finally one pays off and it's a little squeaky, but that's got me excited that fish are eating right now, because we're not coming out at like perfect daylight time. We timed our trip today with the tides, and it's good to see that thought is at least working out. All right, you see all this beautiful clear water and just loads and loads of grass around us. The jam is we're just gonna really slowly paddle and push our way through these flats and just keep a super sharp eye out for redfish, snook, and tarpon. And Zeke will be on deck first, and I'm gonna push him around a bit, and then we'll just kind of switch on and off about who's pushing and who's throwing. It looks insane back here. I was telling Zeke, it's really getting into areas like this in these mangrove forests. It doesn't even look like anything you've ever seen before. Zeke was joking around. He's like, this looks like Star Wars or something. Like, it looks like another planet. It's just, you're in these mangrove tunnels and these big giant flats, and there's birds and crabs creaking through the mangroves. There's just so much to see. And we're gonna see if we can find a fish. See that big mat of weeds right there? Like 2 feet towards us. Reel. Let's it. It might, if it is a fish, it might even just be a sheep's head or a black drum. Tons and tons. What is it?
It's like a 32-inch snook.
Yeah, there's some big snook in there. Ooh, you just got grabbed. Throw it right back up in there. He didn't know. He's trying to eat you twice in a row. Something just came out and grabbed it. Little snook, the micro snook.
Come on, dude.
Zeke had a big snook come out and swing at a shrimp, and he didn't get it. And then this little 14-inch, or not even, probably 10-incher comes out and hammers it. Dude, that was about a 28, 30-inch snook came out and swung at it, didn't he? Right here, Zeke. This is gonna be it. Throw it right in this, up in front of you. This is where all those tarpon were when I was here the other day. Oh, something's good's on you. Tarpon's on you. Ooh, hook him. Oh. Dude, Zeke's got like a little, probably what, 5-pound tarpon just feathering it.
Yeah.
Ooh, tarpon. Yeah, there you go, Zeke. That was sick. Yeah, well, I think we just both need to basically like kind of walk around at the same time type of thing. Pick up all the rods so there's ample foot space. This old bonehead rodeo here. Yeah, easy as pie right there. Alrighty, Zeke is taking the helm, and also he'll actually get to sit down and relax for a little bit. Now I'm gonna hop up front and throw my heart out. I have tied on, but I think it's gonna be the secret weapon. It's gonna change the day around here. Chartreuse and root beer, little paddle tail that I've put on a small swim bait hook. And the purpose of it is there's so much grass and there's a lot of freaking sticks, obviously, that anything with an exposed hook a lot of times will just get fouled up on your cast. And so we need something that can get down the grass, because these fish are eating in the grass. But if you have grass all over your hook, they're not gonna freaking eat. It's kind of interesting because you see all these like dead trees everywhere, and if we were like bass fishing, I'd be like, oh, these are money. Like, but we're only in 1.5 foot of water, and so they don't like provide any shade. And since they're only in like 1 foot of water, they're not really providing that much structure at all for fish to hang around. So, but they look like epic, and you'd be like, oh, look at all this like dead forest, like it's gonna be loaded with fish, but there's not really much on them because there's no reason for them to be on them. The only thing they're good for basically is if we hook a fish for them to run and break us off on. Ooh, big fish. I don't know what that was. He just came right up from underneath our boat. I can't tell if it's a snook or a tarpon. Oh, it's a nice snook. Oh my God, he's like 30 plus inches. He's actually like flipped his head kind of towards my bait twice, like kind of like. All right, just as we were like talking about how good this looks on this little flat right here, about a 30-inch snook just kind of creeps up out of nowhere on us, and he looked at my swim bait for half a second. I twitched it up and he was like, ooh. I don't want nothing to do with that. There's the fish. Little snook, yeah. Skate on in here, buddy. Dude, it's so crazy. It's like if you find the mouth of a little like pass of water, that's where they've been every single time. What the hell just happened back here? I'm sorry to do this to you. Let me put the camera away in the dry bag. How are you holding on back there?
Oh.
What happened? Here, you wanna take my hand?
Wanna guess what happened?
You hit a stick? Or when I stood up?
No.
What? The cooler flipped backwards?
Nope.
What'd you do?
I'm just looking straight and we're cruising through the canal, and then just like there's like 3 spiders above my head, and I look in front of me and there's a massive crab spider, and I just like try to like limbo.
So you're trying to dodge the spider and you leaned?
Limbo it, and the cooler just goes backwards.
Classic. I just hear a big thud, and I'm looking forward, and I think, oh God, he fell out of the boat. And I turn backwards, and you're just like, your back floating in the water, and your legs like hooked in somehow. That was pretty beautiful. I feel terrible. I was like, okay, I'm sorry, but let me put the camera in the dry bag first, and then.
I completely get it.
Oh, big fish. At least he looked big when he ate. This might be a good red, dude. I don't know what's going on, actually. Yeah, it's a good red right underneath the boat. I mean, like 25 inches probably. Holy crap, there's 2 of them, and the second one followed up the whole way. And dude, just right when we pulled into this canal. And Zeke and I were saying I was just like, I don't know if it's gonna be, oh, he's trying to get up in the mangroves. I'm laying my rod all the way down. Oh, juicy. Get out. I'm going so weird with my rod here just to keep him out from underneath the mangrove shoots. Oh, he inhaled it. There was 2 of them, and they waked on it and were fighting for it. Hell yeah. This is what we've been looking for. Oh, we don't have them yet, but if you're wondering why I'm, sorry. No, you're good. No, I was, know what I might do? I might just hop, if you want to push us forward to where it's a little sandier, and I might just hop out, and that way we can hold the boat still. Because Zeke's trying to do 4 jobs at once. Paddle the boat, hold the camera. Oh, this is dope. This is what we've been working so hard for all day, coming way back into the mangroves, is a nice redfish like this. Can I get an amen right there? Woo. Beautiful red. And what's cooler is where we are, how we caught them in the skiff here. Beautiful. Epic fish, epic scenery, epic buds. Awesome. I think we're gonna snap a photo of him really quickly and then we'll scram. All right, we're releasing this hammy right here. Beautiful red. I mean, look at that beautiful spot. Beautiful blues in the tail here. What a amazing fish. Gosh, that is epic. Whew. We've worked hard for those fish today. It is about 1 in the afternoon and we've caught, I mean, more tiny snook than you could ever care to count for. Zeke has broken off a nice tarpon. It has been, Zeke fell in the water too. It has been a hard morning, you know. I shouldn't say hard. It's been a really amazing morning. I just said to Zeke maybe 5 minutes before we caught that fish, is like, I wouldn't want to be fishing anywhere else, even if we're not tearing them up. This is insane. So cool to be able to hop in the water with that fish and hook them and unhook them and let them go and really get a good release on them. So, game plan now. Zeke is back up front and we're gonna see if we can get on another nice redfish. There was 2 of them there with them. All right, I'm gonna hold this right. Oh, I see a nice tarpon swimming through there. Multiple. Just really sharp flick of the wrist is all you can really do for it. So probably about a 20-pound tarpon cruise through there. Yeah, try putting a few in there. If they're not going for that, yeah, we'll definitely put the fluke on. Oh, there goes a nice little tarpon to swim right underneath the boat. Oh, oh my God. Oh, there's so many. Right there, right there. Oh my God. There's still one right underneath it. Dude, one of them was like 25 pounds. There's a lot of tarpon in there. Oh my gosh. Whole entire school is snook beneath the boat right now. On. Oh, no. Get him. Get him. Tarpon or snook? Rod tip down. Oh my gosh. Open your bail if you need to. That thing is underneath the boat behind us right now. You need to push us forward. Oh my gosh. Zeke just hooked like a 15-pound tarpon in this tiny canal. Is he still on? Yep. He's still on? How is that possible? Leader through the guides? Okay, he's not as big as I thought, but that is still epic. Good job, Zeke.
It's right here. It's right here. Oh,
he just popped right there. Oh my gosh.
That was such a good fight in mangroves. And
dude, you did so well of trying to keep that fish on. Yeah, it's a little red.
Hey.
Zeke just hooked into his first redfish. How about that? And what did I say? I said just burn it up underneath those groves.
Pretty.
There's Zeke's first redfish. A little rat. But the little ones are so freaking beautiful.
They are. Perfect for fins, everything.
Finally checking it off. You know, I have landed like 1 or 2 small snook and that nice red, but Zeke has actually been the one that's been in the fish today. He's jumped multiple tarpon. He's caught probably what you would say probably half a dozen small snook, and then knocked off his red. He caught a barracuda earlier in the morning. Zeke's been in them, and now finally glad to be able to help Buddy catch his first red. Back at the house, so Zeke and I fished for about an hour till after, caught that small redfish, and then he actually hooked some more small tarpon, but I wasn't even recording at that point. And then we finally made our way, paddled back to the truck after being on the water for probably close to 9 hours, I would say. It was a long day, but definitely worth it. I am continually being impressed by this new little skiff. I know it has its downfalls, but you can't get past how cool it is that we had 2 people loaded up on that thing and we're pulling around in these super calm, beautiful backwater flats that you just really could never fish a boat in because it's so freaking shallow. And so that was just really cool to be getting back in an area like that and explore. And 1, Zeke got to catch his first redfish ever. 2, I caught a very nice redfish, which one of the best fish of the new year so far, other than all the big sharks that we've caught in the past few videos. But an epic day, and I'm really, really loving this new skiff. We are closing in on 100,000 subscribers, so if you are not subscribed yet, go click down below, hit the notification bell, make sure you leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. That's it, guys. I appreciate the heck out of you. Until the next video, see ya.